Hello again. Last time we read Gehn's journal, and we now know that after many unsuccessful attempts, Gehn has succeeded in creating working books and ink, and has managed to link to a new age, which he calls his 233rd. These books are, however, flawed, and require a power source to operate. The rotating domes and the large main dome are part of this power source. This power source apparently uses fire marbles. They are a dunny energy source. There's a type of marble which releases energy by glowing. Gehn has modified these marbles to release their energy much more quickly. Basically, they explode. It also seems that Catherine came to Riven of her own accord, and spent some time with the rebels, or the Black Moiety as they're apparently called, before being captured by Gehn. Gehn has discovered that the rebels have a much smaller device that can power the books, which he believes to be a dunny design that Catherine brought with her. He also discovered that the Moiety's daggers contain a mineral he doesn't know, but has failed to connect these two facts together. Gehn has yet to realize that the Moiety have a linking book, and that their hideout is in another age. Now, before we leave the journal, we need to go back a little bit, because I skipped over something. Which is this. We see here 5 numbers, and this is the code to open the book domes. Now, we have learned dunny numbers in the school, and we've already applied them to decipher the numbers on the eyeballs. However, there are some numbers here that we've never seen before. The device in the school only teaches us numbers 1 through 10. And here are some other numbers. And we've seen that the dunny number system is base 25, so all numbers below 25 have their own unique symbol. And we need to apply some logical reasoning to understand it. We've seen that the number for 1 is just a vertical line inside a box. The number for 5 is a horizontal line, which is just the number 1, but rotated 90 degrees. We've also seen the number 2 is a curved line on the left side of the box, while the number 10 is a curved line on the bottom of the box, which tells us that the number 10 is just a 90-degree rotation of the number 2. We've also seen that the number 6 is a combination of the numbers 5 and 1, and that in fact all the numbers above 5 are combinations of 5 and the number 1 through 4. So with this, we can decipher the numbers above 10. So we see here 6, we've already seen that one. Here we see 10 with the line of 1 through it, so that's 11. Here we again see 10 with 4 through it, so that makes 14. Here we see the number 3 rotated 90 degrees, which would be 15, combined with the number 3, so this symbol is 18. And the last symbol is, again, 15 plus 4 is 19. I remind you again, this code is randomly generated, so don't try this code if you're playing, because your code will be different. You have to get to Gehn's laboratory and decipher the numbers yourself. But with the information I just gave you, you should be able to do that easily. Otherwise, just look up on the internet how dunny numbers work. Another important thing in this journal are these 6 symbols, which are the dunny colors. These symbols are on the book domes, the rotating domes, and they will be important later. Okay. Time to leave. This is the main door. We can open it now, but it just takes us back to the path where we came from. That takes us to Crater Island and to Dome Island if we follow it all the way. That's not all that interesting. There's, however, another door. Also, there is one of these buttons, which we know call maglevs. Let's push it. So obviously there should be a maglev nearby. Well, let's check this other door. And from here we can again see Dome Island and Village Island. Oh. And we can see another island over there where we haven't been yet. And there is indeed a maglev leading there. So, let's take the maglev. You do actually need to push the button. If you don't, the maglev isn't here. So you need to go back into the office, push it to call the maglev. Save us some time by just doing that up front. Nice. When I was playing this game, just to practice for this Let's Play, it really amazes me how quickly you can actually play it if you know exactly what to do. I mean, this game took me weeks the first time and gave me sleepless nights because I couldn't solve some of these puzzles. But if you know exactly what to do and what route to take, it takes a couple of hours at most. Okay, let's get out. Let's notice also that there's a door on the other side of the maglev, so apparently we can go there too. But let's stick to this side for now. That's Crater Island over there. And Village Island. Okay, we go up here. Another example of Gehn's use of warg tusks. Apparently he has been hunting the creatures pretty heavily to get this many tusks. And there's a... Oh, where's it gone? There's an opening here. There's something below it. Maybe that other door on the other side of the maglev can take us there. Well, that's not actually maybe, I know it does. We continue onwards. We walk through this sort of strange crack in the middle of these two lakes. And there's these strange rock formations on either side of the path. And we come to another elevator, which we'll take. And here we finally find out what the Tetris symbols are that we saw earlier in one of the religious images in the rotating room. We saw them on the diagram in the big dome. And now we finally know what they are. They represent the 5 islands of Riven. Those islands are Crater Island in the top left, Map Island, which is the island we're on now. Some people also call it Surveyor Island. Village Island, Dome Island, and this one, which we cannot actually reach at the moment. And these symbols represent the island. We can actually push these symbols, and we see that through another one of these water tricks, which we now know are caused by heat. We can cause the island to come up somehow. We can actually choose an island there. We're gonna leave it with that one for now. So, if we go in here, we see this grid with another grid below it, and we see that Crater Island is selected. We click on one of the cells of the grid. We can expand the topography of the island and view it here. We can rotate the grid as well to get a better look at different sides of the island. purpose of this is to find out where the domes are, but it looks we're out of time. So we'll do that next time.